Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab, where I do what I do for you. I got a lesson for you haters, ignorant haters who I just got to call out every now and then. This is one of them times. And if this is you, don't blame me for calling you out. I'm just telling you the truth about you. Seeing the flaws in others don't make you better. Seeing your own do and correcting them like I do. That's how it works for you. Let's go. Other way, you just hating. Let's talk about it. Rightism. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling story with a message. There's always a story message in my story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Excuse me. Let's get that together. So I asked the question: do you know you? You will when I'm through. Yeah, that's what I do. It's rhetorical. But if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself and to my God be true. Again, P Funk philosophy. Subliminal message to those ignorant haters who I got to call out every chance I get. Seeing the flaws in others don't make you don't make you better. Seeing your own do and correcting them. That's how I do. Let's go. And that's why I do what I do for you to help you to do the same. Let's go. If something is good and you give it to them, what they do it, don't do it, don't make a difference. But if it's good, you give it to them. Where I come from, if you got the goods, you got the good thing going. And I know I got the goods, so let's go. Pointing out the flaws in others don't make you a better person. Working on yours after seeing them and recognizing them makes you a better person. See where we're going with this? It's all about self improvement. If you ain't doing it for yourself, that's not self improvement. If you're trying to correct somebody else or fault, claim somebody else's fault, point out to them, man, you should be doing it, you should be doing that. And if you ain't doing it yourself, shut up. Don't give advice in life that you don't use. That's my rule. Let's go. The ignorant person, they always sees what the flaws is in others. We all can see. But your job ain't to, yo man, you know you Your job is to see your own flaws, correct them, and then others will see you're flawless. The better you get at maintaining and correcting your personal flaw, the more flawless you become in the eyes of others. See where we're going with this? I'm human. I'm just human. No, you just got flaws that you ain't trying to work on. We all got character flaws that we can work on and better ourselves with. I look at mine every day. That's the right thinking way. But the right thinkers who what? Our job is to open our third eye, become conscious of who we are. That's how you see your inner self. The third eye don't see out. It only sees in. It don't need to see out. That's what these is for. Close them, you can't see there, but I can see inside myself with my eyes closed. Can you? That's imagination, another lesson. But that's the idea of the pineal gland, the third eye. That's where imagination resides. But with right thinkers who what? Third eye is open, meaning what? You become spiritually enlightened. You're starting to learn about yourself. You're starting to practice spiritual disciplines, hold yourself accountable, receive the blessings, and you're getting benefits of what? Doing the right thing daily. Okay. You know, or no, do you know When the third eye is open, that means you're able to see what your own flaws is. That's how you take care, and that's how you self-improve. The self should see itself. The self should know itself. See where we going with this? Okay. Flaws pointing out, that's not self. That's you point the finger at somebody else. You know what they say? You point the finger at other, point two back at you. Let's talk about that. So you know those people. And again, I want you to know those people. And if you are those people, I'm just trying to help you out. I ain't trying to rag on you, belittle you, or disrespect you. I'm just calling it what it is. And now hopefully you can see it and make sure you take the proper precautions to correct them. Don't get mad, okay? Get better. Everybody who told me about me, how they felt about me, I took it to heart and changed. They can't say that again. They can't say it now. Moving on. All right. But you know those people who will tell you everything you did or said that's wrong? They remember every wrong thing you ever said or did. And they always just giving it to you. No praise, no respect, no congratulations. Everything they say about you is the stuff that you did wrong. Those kind of people, they not your friend. Those are the haters. Okay? Understand, I don't care what position, what station, leave them alone. Self-improvement is not pointing the finger at others. Giving other people advice what they should do in their life. No. Look in the mirror and give it to yourself. Okay? It starts with the guy in the mirror and what you think and feel about who you are. And if you don't know who you are, your vision of you is distorted and most time incorrect. Moving on. Self-improvement means to reach self-mastery by daily working and seeing your own flaws and then correcting them. Continuously. You ain't perfect. We ain't gonna be perfect. But the goal is to be the best person you could be by what? Correcting your personal flaws or your character, bad habits or whatever it is about yourself. Some people just didn't care. I do. Okay, so I'm working on that. And if your third eye is open, you would be able to see your own flaws. Okay? Just like me. I see I work on them. I ain't got to tell you about them. Every now and then I'll let you know. But yeah, we all got stuff that we need to work on ourselves personally. Perfection is what? Not attained, but it's good to reach for. It's good for grasp for. Greatness is attained through what? After hard work and energy you put in. You won't know to the end. I'm still in progress, so I'm chasing. All right? But when the third eye's open, these are things that you can see for yourself, about yourself. Third eye, don't look outward. That's why it's spiritual. It's internal. God is in, not out. Happiness, everything starts what? Within, not out. Mental, spiritual, all in, not out. See where I'm going? I work on the flaws that I see in myself rather than worry about or talk about them. No, to somebody else. I take it personal. And that's what you should do. If you have a flaw, a character flaw, a concept about yourself, you work on that. And if you don't, people will keep remind you of it. They see it. Why? These eyes gonna see your flaws is. That's why. Third eye vision is inner vision. I don't need to see your flaw. Why? They ain't got nothing to do with me. I can't do a damn thing about your flaw. But if I see mine, I can work on them. That makes sense. Seeing yourself for who you really are that's really character. Checking out the character. Checking yourself. If you're happy with the person you are, that's all that matters. But if you're not, then you got work to do. That's all. That means. All you got to do is what? Put the work in. Where you at? Okay. Again, third eye vision is the inner vision self that you can put the work in and better yourself. But that's what the ones who saying. If you can see your flaws and don't work on them, that says a lot about you and your character. Knowing your flaws is both what? Weak and strong is third eye vision. Yeah, we see the good in us. We also see the bad, the dark side. Nobody wants to deal with the dark side. That's the part that you got to correct. Shine the light on it. Bring it to light. God, lead. Jeez, it's dark because I don't want to deal with that. It's still you. How could you know thyself and have a dark side? Don't work. That's why Yoda sent them in there. You got your face, your darkness, the stuff that you don't want to deal with, your fears. And Carl Jung say, the dark night of the soul. Whatever you call it, I don't give a good who. But you need to do it. How about that? That's where I'm at. I'm in the doing, not the calling, the naming, the title. Don't give a damn. Sorry. Calm down. But I see the real me, and I love me. Why? Now that I know who and how I am, I love that. I didn't love him. I love the idea. I love the, okay, that's the ego. That's the false personification of who you are. It's there. It ain't going nowhere. You got to slay him like David did Goliath. That's your Goliath, your ego. And I work on my personal flaws. Well, when you do it, daily. For how long? Until I correct it. How long it take? Don't know, but I'll be working on it until it happens. That's called living. And I have to do this, what? On a daily basis. So do you, if you're gonna do it, it don't mean every now and then, and when you feel like it, when the mood hits, the sun don't shine when it feel like it. Okay, moving on. Again, I'm not flawless, but I know, hell no, man. I'm like everybody else, but I work on mine. Can you say that? That's all that counts. I don't give a damn what somebody think about me. I'm more concerned what I think about myself. That's when you capture flaws and start working on them. And I'm not flawless or perfect, but I'm getting better at what being both when daily. Can you say that? I'm in practice. I'm in practice mode. What? Living to be my best self for greatness. To be my best self. That's pertaining to being what great within yourself. Not in the damn world. God could care less about the world. The world could care less about me. So understand it. So I'm not trying to impress the world. I'm starting to get them. Okay, if I never make the Broadway, that'll be okay. Why? I'm doing my thing where I'm at. I could care less about people who don't know. All right? I'm here doing it right now. Broadway, could care less. Big name, could care less. Mainstream, no, don't want that. Why? I told you about that. I don't want mainstream. Seeing and pointing out the flaws in others is a definite sign of a hater, and that don't improve your own flaws. That could be a flaw that you point out to people's flaws. If you look at yourself, why you get so amped up, dude? Calm down. This is a little personal. Sometimes I get a nerve, and sorry about that. But that's the passion that I feel. Not that I'm all angry. No, I'm feeling it. Okay. Again, I see this all the time. Seeing people point out the people's flaws is does nothing for your own. Why you do it? Man, so. What can, I don't give a damn. Sorry. Yeah. Because I got to deal with that nonsense. I know I have teaching issues, okay, that I want to teach everybody. Yep. That's a flaw. Character flaw. What? Everybody want to be taught. So I'm barking at the wrong teeth, wrong tree. I'm casting my prayer on that swine. All those concepts I get, I'm learning. But you learn as you go. Okay? I don't need nobody to tell me that. I'm starting to say, nobody really want to talk to you. Nobody wants to talk about the stuff that you talk about. Okay? I reserve that for those who do. That's you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. But I know my flaws. I'm living with them. I'm correcting them. Sorry. So I work on them, aka to better myself and become what? In the end, hopefully, flawless, aka perfect. Oh, yeah. Okay, but that don't stop me from shooting or what? Okay? Our dreams and goals, you may not even get past the goal. But if you set them, at least you're putting something out there. In your mind, you're creating a concept of you to get you started. There's a journey of 1,000 miles. Start with what? One step. So again, a thought. All it needs is a spark. Now you start to feel it, you start to manifest. That's how it's done. And again, I refuse, not study. I refuse to criticize or critique anyone else's flaws. I see them. I call it ignorance, okay? But I see it every day. I see it in people I love and care for. I can't do nothing about it, so I learned to deal with it. Moving on. And that's what I'm saying. To point out to them, this is going to piss them off. Don't do that. Constructive criticism, meaning you trying to help somebody. No, stay away from the constructive criticism. As a philosophical, spiritual philosopher, stop with the constructive criticism. It don't work. Unless they're kids and you're the teacher, let it go. Why? If you're the equal, who? Yeah. So That don't work. Moving on, just a little bit of advice. That's all. But I don't criticize anyone's flaws because I can't change them. First of all, your flaws is yours. Ain't nothing I can do about them. So I learned to master what? My ability to deal with you and your flaws is. Our mates, we love them, but they got flaws as like all to be. And your decisions to deal with them or keep pointing them out. Pointing them out ain't gonna change them. Dealing with them, you don't have to. Just keep loving them. Moving on. Okay, the flaw don't change them, but they have them. Just like I got them. Hell, if they can love me, put up with me with mine, I can acquiesce to theirs. Moving on. That's how you make it work. In marriages, relationship, you got to give and take. Sometimes you got to take, and then when you want to give, they should be able to take. That's how it's done. The push, pull, or reciprocity. I breathe out, you breathe in. You breathe out, I breathe in. We work together. We help each other. What? Sustain each other, and you can use that all the way across the board. It don't change. All right, where we at? Okay, I give you life advice so that you personally can check yourself. That's what I'm giving to you. I'm not. I'm just putting it out there. Check this out. Check this out. You might want to do this. Third eye opening. What? You can check yourself. You can see your own flaws. That's why I give you that advice to understand how to live your life. But that's as far as I'm going. I don't tell nobody nothing to do. Nope. I just give advice. That's what I do. I teach you information that you can use or not use. Seeing the flaws in yourself. Now let's talk about that. A lot of people, that's the dark side right there. Nobody wants to see the bad side. Why not? It's yours. See? Right there. That's why they call it dark. Why? You don't want nobody to see that. Cut the light out. Put a shade there. Put that over there. Hide it. Everybody got skeletons. That's the old concept of skeletons in the closet. We all do that. Why? It's a human instinct. It's human nature. So the idea is to better yourself so you can lessen that human nature nonsense and better yourself. That's what's not human nature. Better yourself ain't human nature. That's abnormal, really. That scares me. Okay. Seeing your flaws in yourself is the only one who can change them. Do something about what? You better yourself. Why? A flaw means you're not doing it the right way. It's not good. So you want to change them as best you can and eradicate them as best you can. If you would look inward at yourself, not just the mirror. Mirror just show you no. The inward is that third eye. Your third eye. Oh, I'm good at this thing here. Your third eye will show you your flaws, not somebody else's. This eye don't give a damn about us out there. That's the concept. That's the concept. Good. Got a good one in on that one. But again, to know or to see one flaws means nothing if what? You don't correct them yourself. Why? Other people see them, but they can't change them. That's your job. You showing it to them. You exhibiting it, but you don't know. See right there. Again, with self-knowledge, you would know those things about yourself. And with your third eye open, people, all I see with my third eye open, all I see is my flaws that I had to work on. That's enough to keep me busy 24/7. Well, yeah, I got that many. Yeah, but I can honestly admit I can work on them. Okay, some people won't admit they even have them. So I'm a little bit ahead of the game when it comes to that, at least. But again, with your third eye opening, you've been doing some things, okay? And that's how the eye open. And all I see, again, is me. Seeing your flaws with your third eye vision is cool, but doing something about it is even cooler. Correcting them, eradicating them, knowing the problem and taking care of it. That's the whole purpose of knowing the problem. Solve it. This thing is a problem solver. It loves a talent. It loves a challenge. Give me a task. Give me something to do. Let me figure it out. Let me think. Again, we make computers that do the thinking for us now. I got my own. Okay. Seeing your flaws is the third eye. No. I'm working on what? My flaws are what? I see them. The third eye showed to me. I'm working on it. That's what I do for you. Teaching, breaking it down, hopefully helping somebody else with the situation in life. I just give you life lesson why mine. You can tell you what I'm learning, what I'm going through. I don't tell you about so-and-so. Oh, I tell you about that guy, why my experience with him. Okay? Again, which I still have a few that I'm still working on daily. My flaws are, they're coming down. So that means I'm doing something right. That means if your flaws is going up, then you able to get this thing figured out. Moving on. But wrapping it up, that's all right, okay, I'm good. Again, this is the last one. I hope you get this across. I'm gonna nail it down with this one. Appreciate you tuning in. I don't care about the flaws of others. See it? Understand it? Don't care about them. Why? I can only correct what mine, and I do that all the time. So I'm not concerned about somebody else's flaw. I'm more concerned about mine. Why? I can work on mine. I can't change yours. That's why. And if you saw yours, then that would be your job to do. I'm trying to help you do just that. Again, I see the flaws in others when daily. Yeah, friends and loved ones. They don't hide their flaws. They don't. They just do, and that's what shows you how they are. But there nothing I can. There's nothing I can do about them. So I let them be them. Still love them. Don't have a problem with them. Okay. A lot of us who third eye is closed, aka aka still asleep. When they say sleep, that means not this. Sleep internally. Your internal eye is still closed. Okay, it ain't open. Why? You ain't seeing you. You seeing everything other than yourself until you get in front of the mirror. A lot of y'all duck that thing too. Until you want to make sure you're looking good. You want to make sure you present yourself. How about just looking in the mirror first thing in the morning? Wow, yeah, that's how you look when you wake up. No makeup, no nothing, no brushing, none of that. That's to you. Okay, moving on. Some people don't want to see the real them. That's why the third eye is still closed. Why? They refuse to look inside. Taking it home, wrap it up. Now, this is you. Too bad. I'm talking about you. Okay, that means your third eye is still closed. That means you still sleep. That means you are asleep mentally and spiritually. Why? You don't have a clue about who you are and what you need to be doing for you. That's not my problem. That's a you problem. I'm here to help you with that. Don't get mad at me if your problem is yours. If your third eye is not open, that means you're blind. Okay, you're spiritually blind. Okay, you don't see yourself, and you can't see yourself through what the third eye. Why it's closed? You're still asleep. You're not woke. Woke means the third eye is open. Again, all this is symbolical understanding that a lot of y'all just whoa, swing and miss. Wrapping it up with this one. I'm not a better person for seeing the flaws in others. Now, what makes me a better person is seeing the flaws in myself and working on them. That's the lesson. Hope you got it. My point is, you got to do that for yourself. I'm doing it for myself. If you're doing it, you can talk about it. That's what I do for you. Now, in closing, right thinkers. May you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I know that my right thinkers who understand and see other people's flaws is don't make you better. Seeing yours and working on them do. That's what I do. How about you?